Hi, everyone. I'm back with another question to leaders or whomever is listening. What do you think is better, talent or discipline? I'm Diana Alexander of Diana Alexander Consulting, LLC, and I am doing these social media posts as a part of a discipline that I'm trying to create inside of me. Because even though I've been told that I have gifts and I have talents and I have the ability to speak in a way that reaches down into people's souls and resonates in their hearts, what good is it if I don't share? And in order to share, you kind of need an audience. And my chosen audience right now, as I begin developing my business from the ground up, and you guys are witnessing that development, is to talk to people on social media on a regular basis. And what was in my heart for today's thought was this notion of being talented and gifted. There are some people who feel like I'm not gifted, I don't have any special talent, so I can't do what I really feel called to do. When that's not necessarily true. I think having talents and gifts would be amazing. I've been told that I am talented and gifted in the area of speaking, whether I'm preaching at a church, whether I'm doing a motivational speech, whether I'm speaking and training a group in a classroom. In all of those areas, I have been affirmed by countless people that I have that ability and that I ought to be on a speaking circuit, which is something that I'm working on also. But that talent or that gifting means nothing if I don't do something with it, if I don't get it out there, if I don't pour it out on the people who need it. And that pouring out for me just fills my cup back up over and over again. I know a lot of people who are talented and gifted. There are people who we could walk down the street and hear them sing and think, oh my gosh, they should be making millions of dollars singing. But for whatever reason, either they don't want to or they don't have the discipline to put in the work to get their name and their voice out there, to suffer through rejection after rejection. I know there are plenty of talented people out there. In fact, often we see movie stars, and when I see them in a movie, I'm like, wow, they're great. I wonder where they've been. I've never seen them before. And then later I'll see a movie from years back and see they had a little two-bit part in a movie, and they kept going at it and kept going at it. Or you hear comedians say they started on a small stage somewhere, but they kept going at it and kept going at it. They disciplined themselves to keep going until someone recognized their talent or their gifting, their skill set. We have to be disciplined because talent doesn't always matter. And even when you have talent, you still have to be disciplined. I think of Venus and Serena. I'm sure those girls had a load of talent in their DNA, but without the discipline that was built into them through their dad's teachings, through the practices that they did, they would not have learned the game the way that they did, and they would not have become the majorly successful tennis players that they became. And we could say that story after story, but especially in the athletic world, people have to be disciplined, and so do we. And with that discipline comes, like I said earlier, rejection. I mean, I'm on social media. I've had up to 300 people view me, and I was shocked because I just got out there and started doing it. But there have been times when I've gotten 0 views, 1 view, 8 view, 5 comments. But I realize that the other people that I watch who are saying the same things that resonate in my heart that I started saying decades ago, but didn't know enough to keep putting it out there, because otherwise I'd probably be some big time podcaster just like them. I was able to put it out through my job though, and got a lot of satisfaction through that. But those same people, they suffered rejection over and over again. And sometimes we don't want to use discipline to go after what we want because we don't want the rejections that come along the way. But that's a part of life. And so whether you're talented or not, discipline can go a long way in making a difference in you pursuing and reaching your dreams. So today I say, yes, talent is amazing. Being gifted is great. And having a combination of that and discipline is amazing. But you at least have to be disciplined as a human being, as a leader, to keep going after what it is that you know is right until you're able to achieve it. And so I just wanted to say today, I hope and pray that you go the disciplined route, whether it's through your exercise regimen, your eating habits, whether it's through your Bible study, praying habits, whether it's through your leadership development habits, whether it's through self-care. Discipline is the order of the day. And if we're disciplined, no matter what anybody says or anyone else thinks, you're going to achieve what it is you want to achieve. That's all I have for today. I'm Diana Alexander, and I'm out.